Somewhere on Earth, there is an extremely mysterious and bizarre place. Not only was it once known as a place synonymous with horror, but there were even human-like wailing sounds coming from it. It's the deepest hole in hell, the Kola borehole. And how mysterious is it? Back in the 1960s, during the Cold War between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, in order to compete for world supremacy, in 1970, the Soviet Union officially launched one of the most ambitious drilling programs in history in the Norwegian region near the Kola Peninsula. The goal was to penetrate the Earth's crust right down to the mantle. During the first phase of drilling, things seemed to be going very well, reaching a depth of 7,263 meters. This made it the deepest hole ever drilled in Europe. Then the Soviet Union began the second phase of drilling. However, the extreme conditions of heat and pressure at the bottom of the well made drilling difficult. Drill bits were being damaged and pipes were collapsing. By June 6, 1979, the depth of drilling had reached 9,184 meters. The depth beat that of the United States and was the deepest point on Earth at that time. But the Soviet scientists didn't seem to be satisfied with that. They even threatened to go as deep as 15,000 kilometers. By the end of 1983, they had reached 12,000 kilometers. Although the pace had slowed considerably, the goal of 15,000 kilometers was within reach. Just as the scientists were about to go deeper, strange things happened. The drill holes were frequently blocked by unidentified objects, and the drill bits were damaged more and more frequently, slowing down the drilling rate. For the next 10 years, drilling was only 262 meters deep. Finally, in 1994, a chilling sound came from the probe at a depth of 12,262 meters in the Kola well. It seemed to be the screams of countless people in great pain. Many people thought they might be digging into hell. In the end, the Soviet government decided to stop drilling the Kola super deep well. The reason given was simply lack of funds, although it was studied for several more years, until 2008 when the funds ran out and the site was abandoned, sealed off by a rusty metal cap. Some scientists have since concluded, since the equipment used to record the strange noises at the time could not be found, the so-called recordings were most likely post-synthesized and not the so-called infernal noises. Some even thought it was just a hype story. But no matter what we know for sure is that this is still the deepest vertical borehole ever dug by man. But even so, it's less than 0.2% of the Earth's radius. So trying to dig through the Earth is essentially just human wishful thinking.